Hey, it's TDA, and today I wanted to share with you my thoughts on Dystopika, a game that came into full release last week. Now, when I say game, I do need to be a little bit careful because as you can currently see on the screen, this is not really a game where you have a specific goal. This is more like a sandbox in which you can create your own little cyberpunk city. There's no goals, there's not really any challenge or anything like that. There is a very nice soundtrack and a lot of nice visuals going on. Now, this is a game made by a single developer, just basically as a passion project, as so many of these games are. But this in particular is not trying to be anything more than what you see on the screen. This is basically just you playing around in a sandbox, making your own little cyberpunk world, unlocking a few things here and there as you go, as you build certain things. You will unlock some new items you can build, but that is the extent of the entire game. The whole setup of the game is really straightforward. Basically, you're put in an empty sandbox and you can start creating some buildings. You have different types of buildings associated with different types of districts, and as you place buildings, there's a random generator that determines what those buildings look like. However, you can also turn the buildings around, you can drag them up to actually make them larger, and if you do that, you actually get different versions of the same building that actually transforms into a new type of building as you drag it upwards. And that's pretty much it. It really allows you to create a very nice looking cyberpunk city. There are holograms that you can place down, there's these neon type of billboards that you can put up. You can place down some helicopter pads and you will actually see little spaceships flying around and be basically awesome. You can even build some highways of these little spaceships if you want to do that. And generally it's just a very relaxing thing to do. Now again, there's no challenge, so for most of you this might not be your cup of tea. Then again, it only costs a few bucks. It's like the cost of a relatively inexpensive coffee, depending on where you get your coffee. And it really does get the whole cyberpunk feeling very well. The soundtrack, I think, is really amazing as well. So given the fact that this was made by what I believe to be a single developer as a passion project, I can't believe how good this actually looks. Now, you might have seen my earlier first impression on another indie game earlier this week where I was not that positive about the visuals in the game. This game shows that even a single developer can make an awesome looking game. So basically, graphics are not an excuse. The game also comes with a lot of options in terms of lighting, where you can set the time of day. You can actually set a path for your camera as well and have it pitch and turn and do things like that. So you can make some pretty interesting videos doing exactly that. Just zooming in and out in the game is actually really done well as well. You can actually see some kind of phasing going on that really gives you the feeling that you're kind of like flying around in a helicopter or spaceship maybe in your cyberpunk city when you're basically looking around. And all in all, I keep saying this over and over again, but this is what the entire game is about. It just has a very nice dark feeling to it that's perfect for a cyberpunk city. And honestly, I don't know what else to tell you. If you're not convinced by the looks of this game and by the feeling it produces, you're not going to like this game at all. But if you do and you're looking for something really relaxing and casual to play every now and then you might want to go and check this out and maybe even pick it up. Either way, let me know in the comments what you think about this. If you're still here, you're awesome, and I do hope to catch you in the next one.